Hey everybody, Jam Creates here. Got another new comic review for you. It's new sort of in a way. This is ICYMI issue number 5. So when I say it's new in a way, it's because these are all reprints of older issues from Alterna Comics that are now out of print. So it's a chance to go back and pick up and read some stuff that maybe you missed along the way. So this is ICYMI issue 5, and this is featuring Trespasser Part 1 of 4. So they already did issue 1 was Mr. Crypt, issues 2 through 4 was Adam Reck, and now we're starting the Trespasser series as part of the ICYMI series. So the cool thing about these is they're reprints of older stories. Maybe you've read them before, but if you haven't, the cool thing is these are only 99 cents. Look at that. 99 cents, dude. In the year 2019, 99 cents for a comic book. Like, that's pretty freaking awesome. So, anyway, check out that cover. That's a cool cover right there. It definitely tells you what you need to know. Like, this is going to be an interesting story here. So this is Trespasser. This actually, if I had known, I would have saved this and made this kind of like my Father's Day review, because the story features a father and daughter who are living together. Clearly, all is not right with the world. You can see right here, like, they're on this farm. It's got the trespassers will be shot. And I always love to do this, so let's get into this right here first and foremost. Trespasser is written by Justin M. Ryan, and the art is by Christian Rossi, and the letters by D.C. Hopkins. And I just want to say, if you have never heard of Christian Rossi, get ready, because you are about to. And I don't just mean in my video, I mean in general, because he's got another series coming out. I believe he's an Italian artist, literally from Italy, like lives in Italy still. I believe, unless I'm mistaken about that. But I've seen some preview pages of his new book that is coming out, also from Alterna, which I am super hyped about. I'm trying to remember the name of the book. Oh, I don't remember now. I can't quite remember the name of the book. Voidwalker. I think that was the name of the book, Voidwalker. And that's a new series that'll be coming out towards the end of the year. And I've seen some of the pages from that, and oh my god, does it look good. This dude can draw. So anyway, let's get into this. This is supposed to be a review of this, not a preview of a book that's coming out in like October or something. So anyway, we see father and daughter. She's even saying, like, you need food too, and he's like, go ahead and eat. I'll bring home some food. Like, clearly things are not well. We don't know exactly what the situation is. He tells the little girl to stay inside, and then we get this shot of the dog, Belle, who's got these little extra, like, chicken legs on her here. But you see, look at this, the art, like, the subtle, like, the lines to show the ribs are not, like, super, like, hard, and then even the coloring does just a light little job of letting you know that dog is hungry. You can see its ribs. And also, of course, the dog has 6 legs, which is, obviously not ordinary. So my guess is some sort of nuclear fallout or whatever is what we're dealing with here. And in the aftermath, he lives with his daughter alone in this cabin, farm, whatever. So they go out hunting. They're looking for food, something to get for dinner. They find a bird. He shoots it down. And then, interestingly enough, he comes over and he checks it out, and it's got too much radiation, so he just leaves it to the dog to eat. Then they hear this noise. Apparently they had set up some traps. And just, by the way, just look at the art. Like, the art is so good, like, storytelling wise, shading, just really, really good, expressive stuff. And then lo and behold, what have they caught in, like, it's like a bear trap sort of, but I'm gonna assume it's not actually a full-size bear trap, because otherwise it would have just shattered this alien's leg, I think. Although, it is an alien, so who knows. I'm gonna think it's probably more like a wolf trap style thing. But anyway, he's caught in there, and he's like, and then he sees the person coming, he sees the guy, so he's reaching for his gun, and he's like, no, he steps on the hand, put the gun down, let it go, and he's trying to talk to it, and it doesn't talk, and he takes the gun away, and then he takes him out of the trap, and then helps him up and brings him back to the house, and this is when we first get the shot of the daughter, and we realize she's got these two different color eyes. We're not really sure what's up with that. And she's all alone, singing by candlelight. That's the only light they've got in the house. Which, again, look at the lighting, the way he drew this. The lighting and the coloring just really complementing one another to make you feel like, yes, this is candlelight. Like, same thing here. Like, this is sunset. The sun is going down. Just so good. Such nice stuff. Like, look at this. Like, it's really just beautiful storytelling, emotion. Like, it's just quality stuff. Like, really, really great. So he tries to help the alien heal his leg. Again, you get another look at the daughter's face, and you're like, oh, something's not right there. And she's like, is it dangerous? And he's like, I really don't know. And then he actually stitches it up. He comes outside. And he's like, I figure we'll just keep him and let him go, when he's feeling better. And then they find the gun, the alien gun, and she wants to shoot it. And he's like, well, let me see what it does first. So they try they set up a target in the garage here, like in a barn. And lo and behold, it like vaporizes the whole damn thing. And so he's like, I love this. He does this, like boom, the whole thing blows up. Like, he's like, what the? And then he just looks at her and he goes, you are not to touch this gun. Do you understand? She's like, yes, sir. And then I don't want to give away much more. There's some more going on. He takes something out of the alien's like pocket, and then the alien grabs his wrist, and he's just kind of looking at him, and they're not really sure what to make of one another, and they can't speak, and there's this communication barrier between them. And it's just this interesting story of, the father makes it clear that they've been alone for a while, and that things are not good. When visitors have come to the farm, it hasn't always been a good thing. And he does kind of miss going into town and just chit-chatting with people here and there, making small talk and all that, but he can't really do that anymore because that stuff's not around, and those people aren't around. So you're not really sure, again, what actually happened, but you do know there's radiation. So the assumption is this is like a post-World War III, Middle America, type environment. And then just him dealing with the alien, really. And then at the end of the story, I don't want to give it away. Again, you know how I feel about giving away spoilers. I know some people like spoilers, and a lot of people don't like spoilers. And I feel like it's just not fair for me to do that when you can easily, I don't want to take that moment away from you when you can easily just go out and buy this book for $1. 99 cents, you can go to your comic book store and pick it up, and you can read it and then have that experience for yourself. What I am going to talk about is I want to give a lot of credit to the writer of this book, which I want to go back and I want to read his name again, Justin Ryan, because he clearly knew how to write a comic book. This guy, he clearly knows how to write a comic. Look at the amount of words on these pages, and then look at the words on the average like Marvel book nowadays, or even some other, literal like almost entire pages with hardly any words, because you don't need them. The images are telling the story for you. You don't have to say, like, you don't have to have, somebody else would have put like word balloons up here, like, I heard something rustling in the brush. Slowly, I stalked my way towards, and then it flew out, and boom, like with the crack of my shotgun, I took it out of the sky. Like, there would be like all this other nonsense, and he's just like, no, we're going to let the pictures tell the story. We're going to let the pictures tell the story, and we're going to have words where they're needed, of course, but otherwise we're just going to let the images tell the story. And that is so rare nowadays, and it's so good to see. To me, like, that's just brilliant storytelling. Like, look at what happens here. Like, all right, you know, one of the traps got something. And then the dog goes into the brush. He's like, careful, girl. And then what do you see? You see the dog in that dog position of that ready position, down, nose low to the ground. Like, what is it? And then just the expression on the face and 2 words, and that's it. And it tells you everything you need to know. Just so good. And the art is fantastic. Like, the Christian is a spectacular artist. Like, there's no two ways about it. He's a really good artist. And this is from a number of years ago, so I can only imagine. Like I said, I saw some preview pages from his new book, and it just looks ridiculous. Like, this guy has only gotten better. And I don't know who's writing the new series he's on. I think it may even just be the same creative team that did this, which I'm really excited about, because I love when someone lets the pages, lets the images tell the story and doesn't overload it with stuff that you can see. Show, don't tell, and this definitely does that. And I'm sure there's more. There's going to be, obviously it's a whole series, so there's more to come. And there's a big twist at the end of this issue that really is kind of like, and I'm waiting to see. I'm definitely excited to see where this goes from here. And obviously, people who read the series already know where it's going. So let's try to keep it spoiler free for those of us who haven't read the series already previously. So anyway, that is Trespasser from Alterna Comics, from ICYMI issue number 5. Definitely recommend it. Absolutely, really good stuff. I am really looking forward to the rest of this. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're subscribed, awesome. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications, because that way you won't miss out on any more videos. Tell your friends, share us, like us, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at jm_creates, on Instagram at jm_creates. You can see my artwork, which is not as good as Christian's, I would say, although I think I'm getting better and better, so you can certainly see my progress with the stuff that I post. Anyway, that's it. I'll have more comic reviews coming up for you soon. Every day. I'm trying to post every day. I've been doing it, for a while now. I do miss days here and there once in a while because, life. But anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon, and peace out. Let's do it over together. Peace out.